find anyone here?
I don't know. This place looks as empty as everything else we've seen here.
Hey, there's somebody on the floor!
Is that Sophie?
No, but the resemblance is...
What did you do?
I don't know, Hey, I see someone!
Stop! Wait! Don't go!
Well, at least we...
Come on, let's... This is a disquieting place. I hope it's really where we need to be.
Come on, let's chase that person we saw earlier.
Maybe we should split up.
That sounds reasonable, but splitting up may cause additional problems.
No, we need to stick together. We have no idea what lies ahead of us.
I agree. And we should all be together to protect Sophie as well. What is this?
A clock? Maybe not. Actually, the Overseer used to have something like this.
Its presence suggests that a great many people did inhabit this location at one time.
And now it's all... Machines were built for humans to use.
I'd expect you to say...
I wouldn't go so far as...
Your sentiment does have a point.
Oh, what is that smell?
Disgusting.
Something must be rotting.
I'll never get this out of my... Ooh, yum! Somebody's Soybean. You can make all kinds of goodies out of soybeans if you...
Fermentation?
Yeah, it's a lot easier than...
So are you saying these soybeans are going to be...
Maybe we should...
Pascal, how can you tolerate this smell with...
I like this smell.
How could... oh!
Oh. So
What is it?
I felt like something was missing.
And now you have?
It's hard to put into words, but the monsters here aren't like that.
I get what you mean.
Plants and animals,
Yeah, it makes sense that the people who once lived here wanted to...
I can't imagine what they must have gone through. Our world...
I guess all we can do now is to honor the past. What's going on with that machine?
Hey, it's a person.
She's not breathing and she has no pulse, but I...
Did you bring these people here, Saad?
She is alive.
And who might you all be?
My name is Asbel Lant.
A different world. Do you mean Ephinia? Does that mean this?
Ephinia?
No? How odd.
We flew here in a shuttle created by... Although it kind of broke when...
I see. So you must...
That's me! But how do you... Is there some kind of...
There is. Yeah.
So are you,
Yes, I am. My name is Emerald. Forgive me for... I never dreamed that I might one day...
Ephinia must be their name for our homeworld.
I appear to have been asleep for quite some...
Do you know how long exactly?
Around 1,000 years.
Holy crap!
I had planned to awaken when the chaos on Fodra subsided. I had no idea...
I'm sorry to be so forward, but we have an urgent question. Do you know that...
That's Protos Haste, is it not? It also appears to be malfunctioning. Did you bring this all the way from a...
What do you mean malfunction?
Could it be that you don't know about Protos? Protos Haste is not a It is an artificial humanoid soldier created by Fodran science.
Humanoid?
Constructs that resemble people, but are...
Not people.
That would explain why she didn't age during the 7 years she...
Well, I don't care. She's still Sophie. Sophie is sick, Emerald. And we... Do you know a way to
Protos Haste is equipped with a self-healing module, but... The damage is quite severe. Could it have been Lambda? This unit can be repaired, but we must take it. However, the center had been overrun by monsters even before I... Going there will put your lives in grave danger. Also, even if you reach the center, it's quite possible that this unit is...
No.
Knowing all that, are you...
Yes, Sophie's our friend.
Very well. In that case, there is a machine in the research center that should be able to repair this unit. Although I do not... However, you will be unable to operate the machine without my help.
We appreciate that.
I will also see that your shuttle is repaired. Sai, please get the shuttle to the launch bay and see that it is fully repaired. It would not do to have our guests brave the research center, only to be stranded.
The shuttle's in pretty bad shape, so feel free to whack it around or what...
Thank you, Emerald. You've already been a tremendous...
Yes, well, I suppose...
Emerald, are the humanoids we see strewn about here also...
They are similar, but fundamentally different.
So the ones that can fight are called...
Strictly speaking, that is not correct. When we reach...
Wow, Emerald. You know stuff even Pascal doesn't.
I assure you...
This won't take long. Your fate is sealed.
Shocking light! Just one stone! Into the depths of the moon!
Rolling thunder. Victory is ours.
This will be a breeze! Sacred seal! Call out a warning in this lane! Call out a warning in this lane!
Things seem rough between Asbel and Sharia.
I know! It's like they've got sandpaper between them or something.
That's not it at all.
We are very sad to announce
Okay, vanish! No one can stand before my blade!
We are very sad to announce this will be a big How about this? Storm Guardian! Lightning Blast! How about a warning in this name? Into the depths of the moon!
Megasonic
Whoa! And that one was for the lady next door! This is the humanoid.
I will warn you again. If you value your lives, please use extreme caution while inside this facility.
I just hope their machines still work so we can help Sophie.
Come on, let's get inside and see.
So quiet. All I can hear is my heartbeat. But I'm still alive. Trust will only betray. Hope will only disappoint. We must remove all hope and return it to the planet. To the planet's soul, Lambda.
Sophie, are you hurt?
Do not worry, it is fine. It is not suffering.
Reacting.
Protos Haste is sensing the movements of a dangerous being in your home.
Wait, she is.
Yes, this is what it was designed to do.
Stop talking like that. Sophie.
That's enough, Sharia. Our world is in grave.
We are very sad to announce I can't believe our baby Hubert got so strong.
Please don't mention my past in front of. This wall is a little different from the walls around it, so that could mean.
That it's a retractable shutter. If that's the case, then there must be a device somewhere that can...
Yes, let's find it.
We are very sad to announce this will be a Watch
Victory is ours!
We are very sad to announce this will be a piece of cake. Here it comes!
Prepare yourself! Dance like the damned! Instant balls!
Yay! This is We are very sad to announce this will be a feat of Assemble blessed light, and in this name lay waste to our foes. Divine Saber! Let us name in judgment. Strike! Indignation! Yay, all right! I did it! Go me! Yahoo!
There she goes again.
We are very sad to announce It was your own vanity that bested you. Or... We are very sad to announce this will be to the blue, strike with the pixie circle. Freeze! Okay! Oh, Titan of Crimson! Smash him apart! Full throttle ahead! Ruby! Inferno! I guess the rumors are true. I really am that awesome. We are very sad to announce.
Hold it right there!
Don't.
Let destruction reign! This may sting!
Your sword skills are amazing.
Thanks.
We are very sad to announce this will be a
It's over! Shining Blade of Triumph!
I guess the rumors are true. I really am that awesome. We are very sad to announce this will be a piece of cake! Here it comes!
Can you keep up?
Into the depths of the blue! Maelstrom! This is the final indignation!
We won't fail!
This will be a breeze. There's the end. I am so
Come on!
Sometimes I get so lost in serious thought. About what? About...
This won't take long.
Everyone did as well as could be expected. Must you inconvenience us so?
Secret seal.
That was passable.
This looks just like that machine from the ruins.
This device preserves visual recordings of
Lambda.
What does it mean,
Lambda. In our world, Lambda has...
Why is that?
Lambda is a life form we discovered by accident. When the Institute's director, Professor Cornell, began to study it, the worst aspect of Lambda, and there are many, is an ability to hatch these monsters through Fodra into chaos, and eventually...
That cocoon.
It looks just like the one that appeared at...
After wreaking havoc here, Lambda fled to you. We knew Lambda had to be stopped, so we created... That humanoid is Protos Haste. Unfortunately, Protos Haste... After much discussion, we surviving Fodrans chose to seal off Affinia in the hopes of containing Lambda there. But now, after so many years...
So you built Sophie and then sent her to our world, so she... Does that mean Lambda is the one who created the
But wait, that doesn't... I mean, Richard made the... Maybe Lambda knows how to disguise itself or something. Maybe it just...
I refuse to believe that Richard and Lambda... I know Richard. He's not a monster.
Sophie's getting worse.
We must hurry.
I agree. Toy blocks? What are those doing here?
Interesting. Cornell used...
Cornell?
Correct. Cornell was a foremost researcher of humanoid development.
Is this Cornell?
I'm afraid not. From my understanding, Cornell died before the Great War began. It truly is...
Asbel?
Yes.
What's happening?
Protos Haste's particles are breaking down.
Excuse me?
Protos Haste is composed of individual particles that act in concert with each other. These particles, tinier than a grain of sand, come together to form a human shape. And while they act as one, the particles also possess the ability to separate from each other, which is what you see happening right now.
Asbel. Shiria. What's happening?
Hey, what's going on, you guys?
It's the result of a process called distributive preservation. Your friends must be completely synchronized with Protos Haste's particles.
I don't understand.
When Protos Haste suffers heavy damage, it usually splits into individual particles, shuts down all functionality, and begins the process of reconstruction. This is known as particle preservation. Distributive preservation, on the other hand, allows Protos Haste to implant its particles into one or more separate vessels. Have you ever seen Protos Haste split into particles like this? Anyone?
That must be what happened 7 years ago.
But the unit shouldn't actually engage that procedure. The reason being, distributed preservation makes it much more difficult for the particles to reform. Failure could render reformation impossible, so why would Protos Haste have risked entering that state?
Would her particles have any kind of effect on the vessels that they went into?
Yes. In fact, while the particles prepare for reconstruction, they would repair any damaged areas of the vessel as well.
So Sophie split herself into 3 parts and then used those parts to save Asbel, Sharia, and Little Bro.
But then that means Sophie didn't die after all. She was just recuperating within us.
It's amazing. She's been with us this whole time.
I see. Then this would explain why we possess some of the same powers she has.
Incredible.
So, what would happen if she underwent distributive preservation again in her current condition?
Distributive preservation does not allow for reconstruction of the self. She would lose all elements of her current identity.
Sophie, you risked your life for us.
Impossible. Protos Haste was never designed for this kind of self-sacrifice. I fear further particle breakdown could be disastrous. We must hurry.
Must you inconvenience us so?
Come Whoa!
I can't help but regret the past.
Asbel,
Why didn't I push harder for a raise?
Must you inconvenience us so?
lightning blast! Retribution shall strike! Into circle! Sudden impact! This is the final indignation! Star Crusher! It was your own vanity that bested you! Or...
Must you inconvenience us so? Idle flare!
Victory is ours!
Must you inconvenience us so?
Strike with the pure... Wheel! Massive droplet. Lightning blast! Here it comes! Lightning blast!
Not yet!
Not talent! Yay! Star Crusher! Droplet.
Sometimes I can't see the value in fighting.
Hubert.
There's no profit in the enemies here. It's a waste.
We are very sad to announce this will be your Here it is. There you go.
No one can stand before my blade!
This'll be a breeze. There be swinging judgment. Call out warning in this name. Just one stone. It ends. Virtuous souls gather in the Garden of Healing. Shine on! Garden of Innocence! Let's keep this up.
What's this?
That's Tarlo Eggs. I can't.
Is this a human?
No.
Hey, you're...
This is the first android I ever built. Back when I was just getting started at the Institute.
Sounds like everyone has something they're embarrassed about. Right, Tiger Festival?
This won't take long.
That would have been perfect if you hadn't botched the finish.
We are very sad to announce this will be a drive away this name.
Okay! Enter the arena!
Strands of embrace give name to the luminosity that possesses the ground.
Let's keep moving!
Woohoo! What is it, Pest? It's these machines. They're a bit different from the one.
Fascinating. Adaptation is the.
Emerald, if you don't mind me asking, who are the—
If you are so curious to ask, they were a group of engineers who maintain the technologies of—
Wait, you're an Amarcian as well? If that's the case, is it possible that you and—
relatives? No, I fear you have misunderstood me. Amarcia—
What? We're not all in the same family? That means I have to return. Don't borrow money from children. Is this the machine that can fix Sophie?
Please set Protos Haste down here, if you will. I will begin the procedure. Damage isolated. Initiating particle restoration.
Here we go.
Zero. 10. 40. 70. 90.
Sophie, hang on.
Sophie, can you hear us?
Hang in there. You're not alone. We're right here. What's wrong?
It'll be okay, Sophie. I promise.
The particles that comprise its mind are beginning to flow backward into the repair system.
Sophie!
What the?
Is that Sophie and Pascal?
What's happening here?
Don't look at me! How should I know?
Some of the particles that flowed into the system have assembled themselves into visual form.
Pascal, wait!
If this is a visual form of Sophie's mind, does it mean that we're actually seeing her feelings?
There's more.
You guys, they're harmless! Come and take a look!